Hello everyone, I am Sneka Balan, your Reasoning and Aptitude faculty. I welcome you all to the Fastrack series under Plan C Plus Platinum English Edition. The session is completely going to be in English for your better understanding. Before starting the session, I would like to share a motivational quote that is, consistency is always the key to success. With this quote, let's begin the session. Numbers. Numbers are classified into two types. One is real and the another one is imaginary. For example, 4 plus 3i. In this, 4 is the real number and 3i is the imaginary number. Imaginary numbers are always represented using the symbol I. Further, real numbers are classified into two types. One is rational number and the another one is irrational number. Rational numbers are numbers which are terminating and repeating decimals. For example, square root of 9 is 3. And the another example, 1 by 3. It is 0.333. So it is a repeating decimal. Whereas irrational numbers are non-terminating and non-repeating decimals. Example, square root of 2. It is 1.4142136. So this is an example of irrational number. Again, rational number is classified into two types. Integers and fractions. Fractions are denoted using numerator and denominator. For example, 4 by 7. Whereas integers are classified into two types, positive integer and negative integer. Positive integers are 1, 2, 3, 4, whereas negative integer are -1, -2, -3, -4, etc. Positive integer are further classified into four types. They are even, odd, prime, and composite. Even numbers. Even numbers are numbers which are divisible by 2. Odd numbers which are not divisible by 2. Not. Okay. Prime numbers. Prime numbers are numbers which has only two factors, whereas composite numbers are numbers which has more than two factors. Prime numbers example includes 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, etc. While composite numbers include 15, 16, 21, 36, etc. So prime numbers has only two factors. That is, the factor of 2 will be only 2 into 1 is 2 and 1 into 2 is 2. Only two factors. Whereas for composite numbers, it has more than two factors. For example, 15. 15. 5 into 3 is 15. 3 into 5 is 15. 15 into 1 is 15. And 1 into 15 is 15. With this, we are finishing the introduction part about the number system. So you have to be very much knowledge. You have to gain, you need to know the basic understanding of the number systems. Only then you can able to approach problems. Actually, when you get to know these types of introductions, you can able to approach problems in average, percentage, in simplification, all these. So next we are going to see about the divisibility rules. We'll have a quick recap on divisibility rules and we'll solve problems also. Okay. So the divisibility rule of 2. The divisibility rule of 2 is the last digit should be even or 0. Example 1658. In this, the last digit is 8. So it is going to be divisible. the entire number is going to be divisible by 2. For example, 100. The last number is 0. So the entire number is going to be divisible by 2 as well. The divisibility rule of 3 and 9 are going to be the same. That is, the sum of the digits of the given number should be divisible by 3. So the entire number will be divisible by 3. For 9, the sum of the digits should be divisible by 9, so that the entire number should be divisible by 9 as well. For example, 849. 8 plus 4 plus 9 is 21. 21 is divisible by 3. So the entire number is going to be divisible by 3. Whereas for 9, the sum of the numbers is 18. 2 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 4 plus 3. The sum of the numbers is 18. Okay, the same is that of the divisibility rule of 9 as well. That is, the sum of the digits divisible by 9, the entire number is going to be divisible by 9. For example, 2, 4, 3, 2, 4, 3. 2 plus 4 plus 3, 2 plus 4 plus 3. So the answer is 18. 18 is definitely divisible by 9. So the entire number is going to be divisible by 9. Next, the divisibility rule of 4 and 8 are more or less in the same way. That is, divisibility rule of 4, the last 2 digits should be divisible by 4. Then the entire number is divisible by 4. In this, 16, 4 into 4 is 16. So the entire number 316 is divisible by 4. Next, for the divisibility rule of 8, last 3 digits. For 4, it is last 2 digits, whereas for 8, it is last 3 digits. 2, 3, 1, 2. So the last 3 digits is 3, 1, 2. So it is divisible by 8, right? 8 ones are 8, 8 twos are 16, 8 threes are 24. So 8 threes are 24. The remaining is 7. 8 nines are 72. So the answer is 39. So it is divisible by 8. The entire number is also divisible by 8. For 3 and 9, it is of same method. And for 4 and 8, it is also of same pattern. And for 5 and 10, it is also of same pattern. For 5, the last number should be either 5 or 0. For 10, the last number should be 0. Then the number is divisible by 10. For 6, it is very simple. The divisibility rule of 6 is the number should be divisible by both 2 and 3. Then the entire number is divisible by 6. For the divisibility rule of 7, we'll come at the last and we'll go with the divisibility rule of 12. For the divisibility rule of 12, the number should be divisible both by 3 and 4. Then the entire number is divisible by 36. For the divisibility rule of 14, the number should be divisible by both 7 and 2, so that the entire number is divisible by 14. For 15, the divisibility rule is the number should be divisible by both 3 and 5. Just keep in mind, if the divisibility rule of 14 is asked, you keep in mind that 7 into 2 is 14. So the number should be divisible both by 7 and also 2. For 15, 3 into 5 is 15. So the number should be both divisible by 3 and also 5. For 16, it is last 4 digits. You have to check the last 4 digits. If it is divisible by 16, the entire number is divisible by 16, last 4 digits. Then for the divisibility rule of 18, the number should be divisible by both 9 and 2. 9 into 2 is 18. Okay, so for 9 and 2. I'm not telling you to keep in mind about this multiplication. I'm telling you a short trick to keep it in your mind. So you can able to understand, and also you can able to have it in your mind that if the divisibility rule of 18 comes, 9 into 2 is 18. So that I can able to remind of the number. So 9, it should be divisible by both 9 and also 2. So that's why I'm giving you this shortcut. So you can able to keep that in your mind. Okay, now we'll see the divisibility rule of 7. For the divisibility rule of 7, we have to multiply the last digit by 2 and we have to subtract from the remaining number. For example, 343. So we have to multiply the last digit by 2. 3 into 2 is 6. So, and we have to subtract from the remaining one. 34 minus 6. What is 34 minus 6? It is 28. 28 is definitely divisible by 7. And so, the entire number is going to be divisible by 7. Next, the divisibility rule of 11. It is also very easy. So, the divisibility rule of 11 is you have to sum of the digits at all places and also the sum of the digits at even places. You have to sum it up and you have to find the difference between these two. That is, for the divisibility rule of 11, take it as an example. You're going to sum the digits of the odd places and also we are going to sum the digits of even places. That is, 1 plus 3 is 4 and minus 3 plus 1 is 4. So the answer is 0. 0 is divisible by 11 as well. Next, the divisibility rule of 13. For the divisibility rule of 13, we have to multiply the last digit by 9. Okay, by the number 9 and we have to subtract it from the remaining number. The last number is 5. 9 5s are 45. 58 minus 45 is 13. So 13 is divisible by 13. Okay. Next is the divisibility rule of 17. For the divisibility rule of 17, we have to subtract 5 times the last digit from the rest, or we can multiply the last digit by 5 and we can subtract the remaining number. So the last digit is 1. 1 into 5 is 5. Now we are going to subtract it from the remaining number. Remaining number is 22. 22 minus 5, it is 17. 17 is divisible by 17. So the entire number is going to be divisible by 17. Next, divisibility rule of 19. It is also the same as that of 7, but we are going to add it. That is, we are going to double or multiply the last digit by 2 and we are going to add it from the rest of the numbers. That is 133. Take it as an example. 3 into 2 is 6. So 13 plus 6 is 19. So 19 is divisible by 19 as well. Okay, let's begin with the MCQs. So first question, which of the following numbers is divisible by both 3 and 7? Yeah, as we discussed earlier, what is the divisibility rule of 3 and 7? The divisibility rule of 3 is we need to sum the digits and we have to find the answer, sum of the digits which is divisible by 3 or not. If it is divisible by 3, the entire number is going to be divisible by 3. For 7, we are going to multiply the last digit into 2 and we are going to subtract it from the remaining number. If it is divisible by 7, the entire number is going to be divisible by 7. Okay, now we'll go with the sums. 1430. Sum of 1 plus 4 plus 3 plus 0. What is the answer? 1 plus 4 is 5, 5 plus 3 is 8. 8 is not divisible by 3. So it is going to be definitely not divisible by 7 as well. Next. 1 plus 7 plus 5 plus 2. 1 plus 7 is 8. 8 plus 5 is 13. 13 plus 2 is 15. 15 is divisible by 3. Next. Okay, we'll check if it is divisible by 7 also because it is divisible by 3. Okay. So 1752. 1752. We are going to multiply the last digit by 2. 2 2s are 4. And we are going to do the rest of the numbers. We are going to subtract it. 175 minus 4. It is 171. 171. 7 2s are 14. The remainder will be 3. So it is not divisible by 7. You get a remainder as 3. So it is not divisible by 7. Next, we are going to check 1680. 1 plus 6 plus 8 plus 0. 6 plus 1 is 7. 7 plus 8 is 15. 15 is divisible by 3. We'll check with 7. 0 into 2 is 0. So 168 minus 0 is 168. So 7. 7 2s are 40. Remainder 2, 7 4s are 28. So it is also divisible by 7. So the answer for option 1 is C. 1680 is divisible both by 3 and 7. What we have done? We have summed the digits. We found whether the resultant answer is divisible by 3 or not. And then we again done the checking with the divisibility rule of 7. So it is applicable for 1680 as well. So the answer for first sum is 1680. The second rule, rule of divisibility. Which of these is divisible by 11? What is the divisibility rule of 11? Sum of odd digits minus of sum of even digits. Okay, now we are going to see sum of odd digits. 3 plus 5 minus 8 plus 7. 3 plus 5 is 8 minus of 15. 8 minus 15 is 7. 7 is not divisible by 11, right? Next, 5 plus 3 minus of 8 plus 9. That is sum of digits in odd places minus of sum of digits in even places. 5 plus 3 is 8 minus of 17. The resultant answer is 9. 9 is not divisible by 11. Next, 2, 7, 2, 8. 2 plus 2 minus of 7 plus 8. 2 plus 2 is 4. 7 plus 8 is 15. 4 minus 15 is minus 11. So it is divisible by 11. So the answer for the second sum is C. 2, 7, 2, 8. Next, which of the following is divisible by 6? The divisibility rule of 6, it should be both divisible by 2 and also 3. What is the divisibility rule of 2? We need to find whether the last digit is even or 0. Okay, we'll decline that there is no 0 here in the last digit, but there are even numbers. The first and the second option has even numbers. Now we'll go with the divisibility rule of 3. We are going to do the sum of the digits as we have only 2 options based on the applicable rule of 2. Okay, so yeah, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4. I'm applying the divisibility rule of 3. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 plus 3 is 6. 6 plus 4 is 10. So 10 is definitely not divisible by 3. Next, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 6. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 plus 3 is 6. 6 plus 6 is 12. 12 is definitely divisible by 6 and also 3. So the number which is divisible by 6 is 1, 2, 3, 6 because it is divisible both by 2 and 3. So the answer for the third option is option B. 1, 2, 3, 6. Next. So the fourth question, what is the largest 3-digit number divisible by both 8 and 9? So the largest 3-digit number divisible by both 8 and 9. What is the divisibility rule of 9? Sum of the digits. The resultant answer should be divisible by 9. So the entire number will be divisible by 9. What is the divisibility rule of 8? Last 3-digit number should be divisible by 8. The entire number is divisible by 8. But here only 3-digit of numbers are given. So we'll check it. Okay. First, we'll go with the sum of the digits. 7 plus 2 plus 0. 9. 9 is divisible by 9. So first one is first one applies for the option 9. Next, 7 plus 1 plus 2 is 10. So this does not follows. Next, 7 plus 9 plus 2 is 18. 18 is divisible by 9. We'll check with if it is divisible by 8 also. Next, 5 plus 7 plus 6. 7 plus 5 is 12. 12 plus 6 is 18. So it is also divisible by 9. So we have to check 3 options. Only we can decline only the B option. So we'll check. Last 3-digit. 720 is divided by 8. 8 9s are 72. So it is divisible by 8 as well. Okay. Next, so this is not applicable for 9, so we are not going to check it. Next is 792. 792. So it is 8. 9s are 72. Remainder 7, 8 9s are 72. This is also is getting divided by 9. So it is also applicable for the divisibility rule of 9. But what is the question asked here? It is, what is the largest 3-digit number divisible by both 8 and 9? From the options, which is the largest 3-digit number? This 720 is also divisible by both 8 and 9. 792 is also divisible by both 8 and 9. But the largest 3-digit number is 792. So the option will be 792. Next. Yeah. So in your competitive examinations, while solving simplification problems, you have to keep in mind that you have to follow the order, which is BODMAS. Only after knowing the BODMAS tool, you can able to apply it correctly and you can able to evaluate the correct answer. Okay. So to simplify correctly, always follows this order, that is BODMAS tool. While solving, you have to first solve with the brackets, then you have to go for orders, powers, roots, etc. And then you have to go for division, then multiplication, then addition, and then subtraction. With this, we'll solve some 3 to 4 problems and we'll see. 15 by 3 plus 4 into 6 minus 2 divided by 2. 15. I'll write here 15 by 3 plus 4 into 6 minus 2 divided by 2. 15, 3 into 5 is 15. 5 plus 4 is 9. Into 6 minus 2 is 4 by 2. 2 into 2 is 4. 5 plus 4 is 9. 9 into 2 is 18. So 18 will be your answer. Answer is 18. So option C is your correct answer. Next, 144 divided by 2 plus 36 divided by 6 minus of 25. Here we can cancel it. 2 into 7 is 14. 2 into 2 is 4. 2 into 7 is 14. 2 into 2 is 4. 6 into 6 is 36. So 72 plus 6 minus 25. 72 plus 6 is 78. 78 minus 25, it is definitely 53. So the correct answer for question number 6 is option C. Next, 25 into 4 plus 60 divided by 15 minus 10. 25 into 4 plus 60 divided by 15 minus 10. What is 25 into 4? It is 100. 100 plus 60. 15 minus 10 is 5. 5 we can cancel it. 5 ones of 5. 5 into 2 is 10. So 100 plus 12. The answer is 112. Option B is your correct answer. Next sum. So this simplification is based on the percentage. How will you write 80% of 250? You'll be writing like this. Percentage is denoted in by the number 100. 80%, that is 80 by 100 into 250 plus 20 by 100 into 50. I think we can cancel it, right? 0 and 0 gets cancelled. Here 1 0, here 1 0 gets cancelled. Here 0 0 gets cancelled. Here also 0 0 gets cancelled. So 25 into 8. 8 into 5 is 40. Remainder 4. 8 into 2 is 16. 16 plus 4 is 20. So 200 plus 2 into 5 is 10. 200 plus 10, it is 210. Option B is your correct answer. So I've solved all these problems based on applying the BODMAS rule. Without applying BODMAS rule, you won't get the correct answer. Okay, always keep in mind when you're doing simplification problems, you have to apply the BODMAS rule. If you forgot to apply the BODMAS rule, you will not get the definite answer. I mean the correct answers in your examinations. Next, before going for any competitive examinations, you should be very much strong in 3 topics. That is percentages, ratio and proportion, and the average, because these are the basic concepts you should be known before going for any competitive examinations for the subject aptitude. So these topics are very much important. So I brought you some shortcut hints and also I'll teach you and see some problems regarding it. Okay. So okay. Percentages. Percentages are always denoted by the number 100. Right? For example, we are taking 2800. In normal method, people will be solving this. Okay, if the question is asked, what is 50% of 2800? People, I mean, normal calculation, how it will be solved? 50 by 100 into 2800, and we'll be cancelling it. 5 into 40, 5 into 8 is 40, 5 2s are 10. So it is going to be 1400 will be your answer. But within 30 seconds, you can able to solve this question if you know the shortcut. Okay. What is asked in the question? What is 50% of 2800? So this 2800 is 100%. Then what will be the 50%? It will be off of the number. So what is the off of the number? It is 1400. Off of the number is 1400. So 50%. What is 50% of 2800? It is 1400. In this manner, you can able to solve the questions in a 30 seconds. Okay. Next, off of 50% is going to be 25%. If a question is asked, what is 25% of 2800? If 25% of 2800 is asked, you need to know what is 50% of 2800. After 50%, after you get to know what is 50% of 2800, you will know what is 25%. 25% is off of the 50%, right? So off of the 50% is 25%. So the 25% will be off of this number. So what is the 25% of this number? It is 700. Am I right? Yes. Next, for your easy convenience, I have brought you some shortcut ins here. 10% of a number. If you're asked as a question, what is a 10% of a number? You should simply shift the decimal from the last. Shift one decimal from the last. That is, if you are asked as a question, what is 10% of 250? You have to keep a point here from the last left. So 25. 25 is 10% of 250 is 25. If it is asked 1% of a number, then you have to shift the decimal last two digits. For 10, it is last one digit. For 1, it is last two digits. So 1% of 500 will be 5. Or you can either divide it by 100. You can either follow either one of it. Okay. Next, what is 5% of a number? 5% of a number, it is off of 10. You know to solve the problems. I mean, you know to solve it. What is 10% of a number? When you get to solve about the 10% of the number, off of 10% is 5%. So you can able to solve it, the 5% of the number. Another one important thing in percentage topic is the properties. So always remember this property. X% of Y is equal to Y% of X. Take it as an example. So if your question is asked, what is 36% of 50? How will you solve it? You will be solving it by 36 by 100 into 50, and you'll be solving it like this. Okay. But when you remind of this percentage property, you can make it easy. 36% of 50 can also be written as 50% of 36. Yes. What is 50% of 36? 100% is 36. Then 50% will be off of that number. What is the off of that number? It is 18. 18 plus 18 is 36, right? So the 100% of the number is 36. Off of the number is 18. So this is the final answer. Instead of doing time consuming calculations, you can follow this property and you can able to find the answer as well. Next thing you have to keep in mind is the formulas. Important formulas in the percentage topic. If a question is asked, X is what percentage of Y? Always keep in mind the term which is next to of should come in the remainder, and the remaining variable should come in the numerator into 100. So since why we are adding 100? Because we are asked what percentage. The same, what percentage of X is Y. Always keep in mind the term which is next to of should come in the denominator. So here next to of X is coming in the denominator and the remaining variable is y. So y into 100. There are two sequence of formulas here. So the first one is the common formula, while the second one is you have to apply like some other techniques here. The third formula is you have to keep in mind, if a question is asked with these words more or less, then the formula should be this. Okay, always keep in mind, if the question is asked x is what percentage more or less than y, you have to take the term which is next to than. You have to keep that term in your denominator part. So here next to than, the term is y, the variable is y. It also should be in the second term and difference of the first term into 100. So these are the three important formulas you have to keep in mind while solving percentage problems. Okay, with this we'll solve the questions. Okay, we'll move to the 9th question. If 8% of x is equal to 4% of y, then 20% of x is equal to. Okay, how will you write 8%? 8 by 100 into x. Of is equal to multiplication. Is equal to 4% of 4 by 100 into y. We have to derive it. Okay, we can cancel 0 here, 0 here, 0 here, 0 here. We can also cancel it in 2 table. Okay. Okay, we have cancelled. So 2x is equal to y. X is equal to y by 2. So we are going to substitute here in this. So 20% of y by 2. We'll keep it simple because the options they are given in percentage. So we'll keep the percentage as it is. We no need to put the dividend of 100. So yeah, 2 into 10. So the answer is 10% of y, which is your first option. Okay, this is traditional method. How can you solve it in shortcut? While understanding the question, you can able to solve this in shortcut. If 8% of x is equal to 4% of y, off of 8 is 4, right? So off of 20 is 10. That's all. Easy. So you can tick the option A and you can go with the next option. So this is the shortcut method. Only when you understand the question, that is, if 8% of x is 4% of y, that is, 8% of x is 4% of y is off of the percentage of 8% is 4. Then off of the percentage of 20 will be 10. That's all. Simple. Next, we'll go with the next question. If the price of commodity becomes 25% more than rupees 200, then by what percent is 200 less than the increased price? Here, they have already given a price of commodity. The price of the commodity is 200. But the commodity becomes 25% more than rupees 200. What is 25% of 200? In normal method, you'll be doing like 25 by 100 into 200. You'll be finding answer like this. What will be the answer? It is 50. But in shortcut method, how can you solve this question? Let me know. In shortcut method, 100% is 200. What is 50%? 50% will be 100, right? Then what will be 25%? 25% will be off of the 50%. So what is the off of 100? It is 50. That's all, simple. So if the commodity becomes 25% more, so the commodity price will be, initial price was 200 and the final price of the commodity was 250. I mean, it was increased. Okay, then by what percent is 200 less than the increased price? The increased price is 250, right? Okay, the initial price is 200 and the final price is 250. They are asking then by what percent is 200 less than the increased price. So we need to know the difference between the initial price and also the final price. Together, we are going to solve it. Okay, 200, initial price is 200 and the final price is 250. by 250. Since they are asking by what percent, we are going to do into by 100. So it is minus 50 by 250 into 100. 5 cancel. 5 into 5 is 25. It is 2. Okay, the answer is 20%. The answer will be option B. Here it is minus 20. Can you see it? The question itself they asked, then by what percent is 200 less than the increased price? Less. The answers will be in negative. Okay, so you no need to worry about that. Option B is the correct answer. Next. In a college, 60% of students are girls. If the total number of students is 1200, how many are boys? So this was the question asked in your ESIC examinations in the year of 2016. So first, we know the total number of students. The total number of students is 1200, in which 60% of students are girls. Okay, with this we can solve, but if you understand the question, 1200 is 100%. Okay, that is the 100% of students is 1200. In that, 60% of students are girls. So the remaining 40% is definitely going to be boys. So the 40%, remaining 40%, 100 minus 60 is 40. So 40 by 100 into 1200. What they are asked, if the total number of students is 1200, how many are boys? They are asked like this. So we are going to cancel. 4 1 0 0 cancel, 0 into 0 cancel. Okay. 4 into 0 0. 4 2s are 8, 4 1s are 4. So the answer is 480. You can solve it like this, or you can also solve like simply knowing the number of students number of girls, like 60% of girls, students or girls. 60% of students are girls. You know the total number of students as well. So, but you know only the percentage of students. You have to find the number of girls, and then you have to subtract it from the total number of students. You will get the answer of total number of boys. Okay, in other way you can solve this problem because they have already given it 60% or girls. If 60% or girls, we can able to know the number of girls present. Okay, so 60 by 100 into 1200. So 6 into 2 is 12. 6 into 2 is 12. 6 ones are 6. It is 720. 720 girls totally. Now we are going to subtract it. I am telling you the another method. You can solve either by this method or also by this method. We are going to subtract it. 120 minus 720. It will be 480. Okay. The answer is 480. Next. 3 friends in a college election got 300, 800, 900 votes respectively. What percentage of total votes did the winner get? Okay. They are asking the percentage and they are given values of 3 friends in a college election who got 300, 800. First, we need to find the total. What is the total number of votes of all the friends? 300 plus 800 plus 900. What is the answer here? 8 plus 3 is 11. It is 2000. Right? So from the question itself, you can have an idea. They're asking what percentage of total votes did the winner get. So who will be the winner? The person who scored higher, who got the higher number of votes will be the winner. So the person who scored 900 votes will be the winner. So we are going to calculate that percentage total votes. So what will be the total votes? How to calculate the total votes? 900 by 2000 into 100. 0 0 cancel. Here 2 0 gets cancelled. Here also 2 0 gets cancelled. I think 90 can be cancelled in 2 table. 2 into 4 is 8. Remainder 1, 45. So the answer is 45% for the 12th sum. Okay, next topic is ratio and proportion. Ratio is something when we are comparing two terms and we are cancelling it at the final, and we are getting the answer. For example, if A salary is 20,000 and B salary is 30,000, what is the ratio here? It is 20,000 is to 30,000. We will be cancelling it, all the zeros. 2 is to 3. So the ratio of A salary and B salary is 2 is to 3. It can also be written in the form of fraction 2 by 3. Okay, but ratio should definitely not be in fraction. If it is in fraction, you have to find the LCM, you have to normalize it in the normal number, and then you have to find the answer. With this, we'll move on to the sums. If A is to B is in the ratio 2 is to 3 and B is to C is in the ratio 4 is to 5, find A is to B is to C. A is to B is to C. So I'll teach you the shortcut here. A is to B is 2 is to 3 and B is to C is 4 is to 5. In order to find the answer, here you need to put a number. Okay, so that number should be the nearest number. The nearest number is 3. So we are adding 3 here. And the nearest number here is 4. So we are putting 4 here. Now you need to multiply. 4 into 2 is 8. 4 into 3 is 12 and 5 into 3 is 15. Check if we can cancel it, or if we can cancel it. No, it is not possible. So the answer is 8 is to 12 is to 15. Option. Next is the 14th question. If rupees 1000 is divided between A and B in the ratio 3 is to 2, then A will receive. So they are asking only the share of A. So we know the total. The total is 1000. The ratio of A is to B is 3 is to 2. They're asking how much A will receive. What is the ratio of A? It is 3. What is the total ratio? 3 plus 2 is 5. That is 3 is to 2. So 3 plus 2 will be 5. Since they are asking how much A will receive, we are going to multiply it by 1000. That is the total amount. And now we are going to cancel it. 5 into 2 is 10. So the answer is 600. So the answer for the 14th question, that is A will receive rupees 600. Next, A and B are in the ratio 3 is to 5. Actually, there will be a lot of questions asked based on ages, based on elections, based on oaths, and ratio and proportion questions will be based on like that. Sometimes they will be asking in a very simpler form like these types of questions. That is A is to B is in the ratio, then find A is to B is to C, or then find A by B, B by C, or C by A, like that type of questions. So that will be quite easy. Ratio and proportion, when you have a strong, when you're strong in your basics, every questions in your upcoming examinations will be quite easy to approach. Then A and B are in the ratio 3 is to 5. If A's share is increased by 10, the ratio becomes 4 is to 5. What was A's original share? So always keep in mind, what is the question asked? If the question is asked in the ratio, then you can take it in the form of ratio and you can solve the problem. But if it is asked in numbers, that is A's share, what is A's share, or like what is the amount received by A, like that, you have to put a variable x in the ratio. You have to find the value of x and then you have to solve it. Okay. Next. A and B are in the ratio 3 is to 5. So since they are asking about the A's original share, we need to know it in numbers. A is to B is 3x is to 5x. If A's share is increased by 10, this is A's share. If it is increased by 10, 3x plus 10, denominator 5x. I already told you A is to B can be written as A by B. So I'm solving the problem like this. The ratio becomes 4 is to 5. I'm going to write it as 4 by 5. Can you able to understand? First, they have given the ratio, that is A is to B or in the ratio 3 is to 5. Since they are asking about the A's original share, I'm putting a variable x next to the ratio and I'm solving it using that. Okay. So now they're telling that A share is increased by 10. So A share is 3x if it is increased by 10, you have to add it. So plus 10, I'm adding it. The ratio becomes 4:5. In the denominator, that there will be B's ratio. Now I'm going to solve this. Cross. 5 into 3x is 15x. 5 into 10 is 50. 4 into 5 is 20x. Okay. 50 is equal to 20x minus 15x. 20x minus 15x is 5x. So x is equal to 10. What they have asked here? They asked what is A's original share. This is A's original share. A's original share is 3x. So 3 into 10. It is 30. So the answer is 30. Next. This problem is based on ages. Ratio of Aman and Arish ages 2:3. After 1 year, their combined age is equal to 12. Find Arish age. Usually, in problems on ages in the topic of ratio and proportion, you should keep in mind if it is after 1 year, you have to add it. But if it is asked in the past, if it is in future, you have to add it. If it is in the past, you have to subtract it. But here, they have mentioned after 1 year. So we are going to definitely add it. Okay, ratio of Aman's and Arish ages is 2:3 after 1 year. So Aman's age is to Arish's age is 2x is to 3x. Okay. After 1 year, it becomes 2x plus 1 for both 3x plus 1. The age becomes 12. Now we are going to find Arish age. 2x plus 3x is 5x plus 1 plus 1 is 2 is equal to 12. 5x is equal to 12 minus 2 is 10. X is equal to 2. Arish age. What is the ratio of Arish? It is 3x. Ratio of Arish is 3x. So 3 into 2 is 6. So the resultant answer is 6. The next topic is average. The average of first 9 natural numbers is. So what is the formula for average? Average is equal to sum of observations by total number of observations. So what is the question asked here? The average of first 9 natural numbers. Natural number starts with the number 1. So what is the first 9 natural numbers? It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. What we are going to find the average. Now we are going to sum up these and we are going to divide it by the total number of observations and we are going to find the answer. What is the sum of the observations? 1 plus 2 is 3, 3 plus 3 is 6, 6 plus 4 10, 10 plus 5 15, 15 plus 6 is 21, 21 plus 7 is 28, 28 plus 8 is 36, 36 plus 9 is 45. So how many number of observations are observed here? It is total number of observations is 9. Now we are cancelling it. The answer is 5. So this is the traditional method of solving average. But if you are asked these kind of questions like what is the average of consecutive 8 integers, like that type of questions, you can able to solve in a very shortcut manner. That is by simply you can able to approach the problems. Like you can see here, the number from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, you have to take the middle value. So sometimes in these kind of numbers, without using the formula itself, you can able to solve the problem. The middle value, what is the middle value? The middle value is 5. So the average of first 9 natural number is 5. Without using the formula, you can able to do this sum and shortcut method. So the answer for the 7th question is A. So the next question. The average of 5 numbers is 24. If one of the numbers is 34, what is the average of the other 4 numbers? So what is given in the question? The average of 5 numbers is 24. What is the formula for average? It is sum of observations by total number of observations. So average is already given here. Average is equal to sum of observations by total number of observations. The average value is 5. Of 5 numbers is 24. So the total is 24. So the sum of the numbers will be, what is the sum of the numbers? It is 5 into 24. What is 5 into 24? It is 120. So what is the question asked here? If one of the numbers is 34, what is the average of the other 4 number? If one of the numbers, so the average of the 5 numbers is 24, but one of the numbers is 34. So we are going to subtract 120 minus 34. So it will be 86. 120 minus 34 will be 86. So they are asking to find out the question, find out the answer. What is the average of the other 4 numbers? So we are going to find the average of the other 4 numbers, which is 86 by 4. What will be the answer? 4, 2, 4, 1, remainder 0, remainder will be 2, 4, 5 are 20. 21 by 5, sorry, 21.5 will be the answer for this question. Next, average of 7 consecutive integers is 10. What is the smallest of these integers? So the average of the 7 consecutive integers is 10. So the middle value of the 7 consecutive integer is 10. The question, read the question again and again to solve the problems, to approach the problems in an easier manner. So what is the smallest of these integers? They doesn't even ask us average. Say they already given us the value of average of 7 consecutive integers is 10. So the average of 7 consecutive integers is going to be 10. Average is also known as the middle value. So the middle value of 7 consecutive integers is 10. So this is going to be the middle value, that is the average. Okay, 7 consecutive integer. 11, 12, 13, 10, 9, 8, 7. So how many integers are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the middle value, 7 consecutive integers is 10. The middle value is the average. So what is the question asked here? What is the smallest of these integers? The smallest of these integers is 7. So the answer for option 19th question is option B, 7. So the next question is average. The average of 8 numbers is 37. If one number is 49, replaced by 65, what is the new average? So the average of 8 numbers is 37. So the total is going to be 8 into 37. 8 into 37, it is 296. If one number is 49, if one number 49 is replaced by 65, if 49 is getting replaced, we are going to subtract it. 296 minus 49 plus 65. 296 minus 49. What is 296 minus 49? We are going to cancel it here. 8. 16 minus 9 is 7. 8 minus 4 is 4. 2. 247 plus 65. It is 3112. So what is the question asked here? What is the new average? Our target is to find the new average. So we are going to divide it by 8. So what is the resultant answer here? 8 3s are 24. 8 4s are 36. So we are going to take 8 3s are 24. 24, remainder 7. 8 9s are 72. So the answer is 39. Answer for option 20th is 39. Next, 21st question. The average age of group of 5 persons is 30. If one person aged 50 leaves and a new person of age 20 joins, what is the new average? So I already told you, when you're approaching these kind of problems, look at the word keenly. If one person aged 50 leaves and a new person of age 20 joins. If a person leaves, you're going to subtract it from the resultant answer. And if a person joins, you're going to add it from the resultant answer. So what is the question given values? The average age of group of 5 persons is 30. So the total is going to be 5 into 3. 30 is equal to 50. So the total is 150. If one person age leaves, one person is going to be leaved, that is 50. Aged 50 leaves and a new person age 20 joins. What is the new average? 150 minus 50, it is 100. 100 plus 20, it is 120. So what is the new average? The average is 5. So we are going to divide it by 5. 5 into 2 is 10. Remainder 2, 5 4s are 20. So the answer for this question is 20 24. Option B. So the next question is under the topic of profit and loss. A trader buys an article for rupees 80 and sells it at a profit of 25%. What is the selling price? But before approaching these kind of problems, you should know the formula and how the formula is derived. Only when you get to know the understanding of how the formulas are derived, you can able to approach these kind of problems in your mind calculation itself. Okay, I'll give you a small introduction on profit and loss. Okay, imagine yourself as an example that I'm buying a notebook for rupees 100. The notebook is rupees 100 and this notebook is the cost price. I'm selling it for 90 rupees for one person and for 105 for another person. Okay, so here these two is going to be the selling price. This is the cost price and this is the selling price. Okay, I bought a notebook for 100 and I sold it for 90 rupees. So this is going to be a 10 rupees is loss for me, right? I bought a notebook for 100 and I sold it for 90. So here for me it is 10 rupees loss. So here it is loss. But for here it is I bought a notebook for 100 and I sold it for 105 rupees. For me 5 rupees is profit. So always remember, profit is always calculated from the cost price. Okay, so what will be the formula for profit? Profit is equal to selling price minus cost price. Since I got a 5 rupees profit, I'm able to compare the value from the cost price only. Okay, only after doing so, I can able to get the resultant answer whether it is a profit or a loss. You can take it as an example. Okay, the selling price here is 105 and the cost price here is 100. So the resultant answer is 5. So 5 rupees is profit for me. The same as that of loss. Loss is cost price minus of selling price. What is the cost price? 100. What is the selling price? 90. So 10 rupees loss. So this is the formula for profit and loss. This is the formula for profit and this is the formula for loss. The same for profit percentage, we are going to divide it by CP. Always profit and loss is going to be compared with the cost price only. Okay, so the same. What is the profit percentage formula? Deriving this formula, we'll get another important formula which is SP by CP is equal to 100 plus profit percentage by 100. The same, if it is asked for loss, SP by CP is equal to 100 minus of loss percentage by 100. Always keep in mind these 6 formulas are important whenever you are approaching profit and loss questions. Okay. Now we'll see the problem. A trader buys an article for rupees 80 and sells it at a profit of 25%. What is the selling price? A trader buys an article for rupees 80. So the article is the cost price. The cost price of the article is rupees 80. The cost price of the article is rupees 80. Profit percentage and sells it at a profit of 25%. So we can use the formula this, right? SP by CP is equal to 100 plus profit percentage by 100. What is the selling price? We have to find the selling price. So selling price by cost price is 80. 100 plus 25 by 100. SP by 80 is equal to 100 plus 25. It is 125 by 100. I think we can cancel here. 2 table, 2 4s are 8, 2 5s are 10. Can cancel in 5 table. 5 2s are 10. Remainder 2, 5 5s are 25. So cross multiplying, by doing cross multiplying 4 into 25, the resultant answer is going to be, what is the resultant answer? 4 5s are 20, 4 2s are 8, 9, 10. So the resultant answer is 100. Selling price is equal to 100. Okay. So the next, an item is sold at 20% loss. If the selling price is rupees 400, what was the cost price? So here our target is to find the cost price. So an item is sold at 20% loss. So the loss percentage is 20. And the selling price, they are already given directly. If the selling price is 400, what is the cost price? So what is the formula? Selling price by cost price for loss. So since you can see the question, they have told you it is a 20% loss. We are going to apply the formula of loss percentage. It is 100 minus of loss percentage by 100. Okay. What is selling price? It is 400. What is the cost price? Our target is to find the cost price. What is the loss percentage? It is 20 by 100. So 400 by cost price is equal to 100 minus 20. It is 80 by 100. So we can cancel here. 2 4s are 8. 2 2s are 4. 0. 4 into 5 is 20. By doing cross multiply, the cost price of the article is 500. 5 into 100, it is 500. Right? Yeah. Next, an article is sold for 450 rupees, 450 at a profit of 50%. What was the cost price? So here we are going to use the formula for profit percentage. What is the formula? SP by CP is equal to 100 plus profit percentage by 100. So what is the selling price here? An article is sold. So this is the selling price. 450 will be the selling price. Our target is to find the cost price. 100 plus profit percentage value is 50 by 100. So the next, it is 450 by CP is equal to 150 by 100. We are going to cancel here 0 zeros, and 15 into 3 times it is 45, 30. So the resultant answer is 300. So the cost price, it is 300. Option C. Question number 25. It is under the topic of discount. See, there is a difference between profit and loss and also the discount topic. Okay. In profit and loss, you are going to compare the value from the cost price and you're going to check whether it is a loss or a profit. But in discount, you're going to compare the value in the market price. Okay. You're not going to worry about the cost price here. So I'll give you a small introduction on what is discount and how to calculate all those things. Okay. Take it as an example. I'm buying a land in the year of 2000 for rupees 50,000. Okay. And in the year of 2015, I'm planning to sell the land, but I have not sold the land. Okay. I'm planning to sell the land, but I haven't sold it. Okay. I'm planning to sell it. So I'm fixing it market price as rupees 1 lakh. Okay. And in the year of 2020, I'm selling it. I'm selling the land for rupees 90,000. I've sold it. Okay. So here, in the year of 2000, I bought the land for 50,000. And in the year of 2015, I set the market price to sell the land for rupees 1 lakh, but I haven't sold it. Okay. But in the year of 2020, I've sold the land for rupees 90,000. Here, I kept the market price as 1 lakh and I've sold it for 90,000. Here, 10,000 will be the discount, right? Because I gave the land at a 10,000 discount and I've sold the land for 90,000. So always discount is calculated only based on the MRP. Okay, discount is calculated only from the MRP. So what will be the discount formula? Discount is equal to market price minus selling price. So the same for discount percentage. You're going to compare it with the market price. So it is going to be market price minus selling price by market price into 100. For discount, for these two formulas are very important. You can able to approach very easily. You can simply substitute the values and you can approach the problems. It will be very, very easy. Okay. Yeah, that's all about the discount. So we'll see the sums here. I'll solve the sum here. Okay. An article marked at rupees 240 is sold for rupees 180. What is the discount percentage? So what is the market price here? The market price of the article is rupees 240 and is sold for rupees 180. What is the discount percentage? So they are asking us to find out the discount percentage. What is the formula for discount percentage? It is discount percentage, it is equal to market price minus of selling price by market price into 100. What is the market price? It is 240. What is the selling price? It is 180 by 240 into 100. Okay, what is 240 minus 180? It is 60. 60 by 240 into 100. We can cancel 0, 0 here. 6 into 10, 60. 6 into 4, 10 into 10, it is 100. Divided by 4. 4 into 2. Reminder 2, 4 5s are 20. So the discount percentage of the article, it is 25%. So the answer for question 25, it is 25%. Yeah. Thank you so much. Let's continue the session. Cut. Thank you so much. We'll continue the session. Hello everyone, I welcome you all to the next part of the aptitude and reasoning session. Let's begin with the MCQs. Question number 26. A person makes rupees 10 using only 50 paise and rupee 1 coin. If he has a total of 14 coins, how many of them are 50 paise coins? So, we doesn't know how many number of 1 rupee coins are there and how many number of 50 paise coins are there. So, we'll take, let x is equal to number of 50 paise coins. And we can assume y is equal to number of 1 rupee coin. So if he has a total of 14 coins, so x plus y is going to be the equation 1 is equal to 14. Since the total number of coins is 14, x plus y is going to be 14. Okay. A person makes rupees 10. Okay. A person makes rupees 10 using only 50 paise and rupees 1 coin. So now 50 paise can be written as 1 by 2. Okay. Half of the 1 rupee is 50 paise. So 1 by 2 of 50 paise coin, which is x plus 1 y. That is only 1 rupee coin is there. It is 1 y. So how much the person makes? He makes 10. So now we are going to equate the equation. X by 2 plus y is equal to 10. Simplifying it, x plus 2y. So cross multiplying by 2 is equal to 10. X plus 2y is equal to 20. So this is equation 2. Equating equation 1 and 2. What is the equation 1? X plus y is equal to 14. What is the equation 2? X plus 2y is equal to 20. So we are going to change the symbol here. So x and x gets cancelled. We have minus y is equal to minus 6. So y is going to be 6. Implies y is 6. So y is 6. Number of 1 rupee coin is 6. There are 6 number of 1 rupee coin, but our target is to find how many of them are 50 paise coins. So we are going to substitute y in equation 1. X plus y. X plus 6 is equal to 14. X is equal to 14 minus 6. So the resultant answer will be 8. 8 is the number of 50 paise coins. Okay. So the answer is option B, 8. Next sum. LCM and HCF. The LCM of two numbers is 504 and the HCF is 14. If one number is 42, what is the other? So the LCM of two numbers is 504 and the HCF is 14. So we have to find the product. LCM of two numbers is 504. 504 and the HCF is 14. 504 into 14 is equal to, what will be the answer? 504 into 14. 4 into 4 is 16. 4 0 1. 4 5s are 20. 1 into 4 is 4. 4 1 5. It is 6 5 0 7. 7 0 5 6 is your resultant answer. Okay, we are going to divide it by 42. I think we can cancel it in 7 table. 7 7s are 49. 7 5s are 35. 7 6 are 42. 6 7 1s are 7. 0 7 8s are 56. 6 1 6 5s are 35. 6 6 are 36. And 6 8s are 48. The answer is 168. Option B. Next. If time and work problems comes, there are two formulas to keep in mind. Okay. The first one is P1 H1 D1 by P2 H2 D2 is equal to W1 by W2. So this is the important formula 1. Next, P1 H1 D1 is equal to P2 H2 D2. This is the important formula number 2. Always keep in mind, if work is given, you must use the first formula. If work is not given, you must use the second formula. Okay, now we'll solve the first problem of time and work. 15 men can type 3240 pages, 3240 pages in 6 days, working 2 hours per day. How many men could be required to type 5400 pages, working 4 hours per day for 3 days? In this, P stands for number of persons. The formula. H, number of hours. And D is number of days. W is the work done. Okay. Now we'll solve the problem. Okay. 15 men. How many persons? P1 is 15. Work is 3240. Next, pages in 6 days. D1 is equal to 6. H1 is equal to 2. How many men? So we are asked to find the P2. P2 is equal to question mark. How many men would be required for typing? W2 is equal to 5400 and D2 is equal to 3 and hours is 4. Now we are going to substitute the formulas here. Okay. What is the formula? P1 H1 D1 by P2 H2 D2 is equal to W1 by W2. So our target is to find the number of persons doing work in P2. What is P1 here? It is 15. What is H1? 2. What is D1? 6. What is P2? Our target is to find P2. What is H2? It is 4. What is D2? It is 3. What is W1? It is 3240 by 5400. Okay. Now we'll keep as it is. Check whether we can able to cancel it or not. 2 into 1, 2 into 2. 2 and 2 can be cancelled. Here we can cancel 0 and 0. Okay, P2 is equal to 540 into 15 by 324. 3 into 5 is 15. 3 1s are 3, 3 8s are 24. 2 5s are 10, 2 4s are 8, 2 into 2, 2 7s are 14, 0. 27, 10, 27, 6. Okay, 2 and 2, 5 times. So the answer is P2 is equal to 5 5s are 25. So how many men would be required to type 5400 pages working 4 hours per day for 3 days will be 25. Option B. Next question. Time and work. A can do a piece of work in 10 days and B in 15 days. How long will it take A and B to work together? See, always keep in mind, if time and work question is asked based on work and wages, you have to follow 3 steps. First, you have to find the 1 day work. Okay. First, find the 1 day work, then find the ratio, then go for finding the share. Okay. So in this question, you are asked to find out how long it will take A and B to work together to complete the work. Okay. Now, what is the work done by A? It is 10 days. For one, A can do a piece of work in 10 days. So the per day work will be calculated by 1 by 10. And we can do a piece of work in 15 days. So the per day work is 15. 1 by 15. How long will it take A and B together to complete the work? So A plus B is equal to 1 by 15 plus 1 by 10. Finding LCM, what is the LCM of 15 and 10? It will be, what is the LCM? 5 into 3 is 15, 2, 3, 2. 5 into 3 is 15. 15 twos are 30. So the LCM is 30. Okay, 15, how many times it is 30? 15 into 2 is 30. So here into 2 means here also into 2. So 1 into 2 plus 10, how many times is 30? 10 into 3 is 30. So here also 1 into 3. So 2 plus 3 is 5. 5 by 30. 5 into 5, 5 into 6. So A and B can complete the piece of work together in 6 days. Okay, you have to take in a reciprocated form. So A plus B, it is 6 days. Option A. Next, 30th sum. A and B together can finish work in 10 days. A alone can do it in 15 days. How long will B alone takes? Okay, A and B. A plus B can complete the work in 10 days. A alone can complete the work in 15 days. How long B alone takes? Okay, so we know the formula for A. So the question asked here is how long B alone will take. So we can simply substitute A value in the A plus B value. So what will be the substituting values? A plus B, so is equal to 1 by 10. What is the value of A? It is 1 by 15. 1 by 15 plus B is equal to 1 by 10. B is equal to 1 by 10 minus of 1 by 15. What is the LCM of 15 and 10? As we already seen in our previous sum, it is 30. 10, how many times are 30? 3. 15, how many times are 2? So 1 into 2 will be 2. 3 minus 2, it is 1 by 30. So the answer B alone can complete the work in 30 days. Option C. Next question. A can do a work in 3 days. B can do the same work in 2 days. Both of them finish the work and get rupees 150. What is the share of A? Okay, A's value, it is 3 days. So per day work, it is 1 by 3. And we can do the same work in 2 days. So the per day work will be 1 by 2. Both of them finish the work together and get rupees 150. Actually, now I told you some 3 steps to find out before approaching time and work problems. Now we have found out the 1 day work done. Then we are going to find out the ratio. If they are asking about the share, I told you to follow these steps. Okay, now we are going to find the ratio. So what is A is to B? A is to B can also be written as A by B. What is A by B? What is the value of A? 1 by 3. What is the value of B? 1 by 2. So the resultant answer A is to B is 2 is to 3. Now we are going to find the share of A. Share of A, it is 2. 2 by total of the ratio, it is 5 into how much money they will get? Rupees 150. So 5 into 3. So the answer is 60. Option B. Next sum. Next question is 3 faucets can fill a tank in 4 hours. How many identical faucets are needed to fill it in 1 hour? If 3 faucets can fill a tank in 4 hours, how many identical faucets are needed to fill it in 1 hour? See, by understanding the question itself, you can able to approach these problems. If 3 faucets can fill a tank in 4 hours, for 1 faucet, it takes 4 into 3. So what is 4 into 3? It is 12. If 3 faucets can fill a tank in 4 hours, 1 faucet can fill a tank 4 into 3, it is 12 hours. So the sum is very simple. So they are asking how many identical faucets. How many identical faucets are needed to fill it in 1 hour. So for 1 hour, 12 faucets can be filled. Time and work based on pipes. So this question was asked in your AIMS question paper in 2019. So a pipe can fill a tank in 15 hours and another can fill it in 20 hours. If both pipes are open together, in how much time will the tank be filled? Okay, I'll solve it here. Let us assume first pipe as A, so it can fill it in 15 hours. So 1 by 15. And another pipe, it is 1 by 20. If both are open together, A plus B is equal to 1 by 15 plus 1 by 20. What is the LCM? What is the LCM of 15 and 20? It is 60. So I'll solve it here. 3 into 5, 20, 5, 4, 2, 2. Okay. So 3 into 5 is 15, 15 twos are 30, 30 twos are 60. LCM is 60. Okay, 60. 15 how many times are 60? 15 into 4 is 60. And 20 into 3 is 60. 4 plus 3 is 7. 7 by 60. Since it is asked time, we have to reciprocate it. So the time is equal to 60 by 7 hours. We'll be writing the final resultant answer in a reciprocated form only. Okay, 60 by 7. Now we know the time is 60 by 7. 60 by 7, but in your options, it was given as 8 hours 34 minutes with the minutes. So we need to find, we can able to cancel it or not. 7 into 7, 7, 5, 35, 7, 6, 42, 7, 7 is 49, 7, 8 is 56. 7, 9 is 63. So we are going to 7, 8, 56. Remainder 4. So in a mixed fraction, we can write it as 8, 4 by 7. We know 8 is 8 hours. In order to simplify this mixed fraction into minutes, we are going to multiply it by 60. Okay, since 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes, we are going to multiply it by 60. The resultant answer will be 6 into 4, 240 by 7. So 7 into 3 is 21. Remainder 3. 7 into 4. A point it goes on. So it will stop here 34 minutes. So it is 8 hours 34 minutes. So the resultant answer for this question is 8 hours 34 minutes. Next topic is simple interest and compound interest. So the 34th question is under the topic of simple interest. A sum of 1200 is lent at 5% simple interest per annum. How much interest is earned in 3 years? So our target is to find interest rate. Okay. What is given already here? A sum of. See, sum maturity amount is all comes under the category of principal. What is the simple interest formula? Simple interest is equal to P and R by 100. What is P here? It is the principal amount. N number of years. R is rate of interest. What is P here? Principal. N number of days or years. Sorry, years. What is R here? It is rate of interest. Okay. So what is the principal amount here? It is 1200. Rate of interest is 5%. They are asking us to find year. It is 3 years. So simply we are going to substitute the values and we are going to apply it in the formula. So it is very easy. 1200 into what is the number of years? It is 3. What is the rate of interest? It is 5 divided by 100. So 20 gets cancelled. So 12 into 5, it is 60. 60 into 3, it is 180. The answer is 180. Next question. If rupees 2000 earns rupees 240 in interest in 20 years, what is the annual interest rate? Okay, so we can also apply the same formula here. What is the simple interest formula? It is SI equal to P and R by 100. What are the values given here? Principal amount, it is 2000. Simple interest, it is 240. Number of days, it is 2 years. Our target is to find the rate of interest. Okay, so now we are going to apply. Substitute the values. What is simple interest value? It is 240 is equal to 2000 into what is number of years? It is 2. Our target is to find the rate of interest by 100. Okay, we are again cancelling it. Can cancel in 2 table, 2 into 1, 2 into 2. I can cancel it here, 2 into 6. So the rate of interest is 6%. Option A. Next, compound interest. Rupees 1600 is invested at 10% per annum compound interest. What is the amount after 2 years? What is the compound interest formula? Compound interest, it is equal to principal amount 1 plus rate of interest by 100 into n minus 1. So this is the compound interest formula. For the amount, if the question is asked to find out the amount, it is P into 1 plus R by 100 the whole power n. Always keep in mind, interest is always calculated in the principal amount. If you are asked sums upon amount or maturity amount, these kind of questions comes under the value of principal. So you know SA is equal to PNR by 100, simple interest values. What is the amount formula? It is P1 plus RT by 100. Okay. Amount is equal to principal plus interest. So the total amount is an altogether of principal plus interest. So these are the important formulas you have to keep in mind while solving simple interest and compound interest. For simple interest, you have to keep in mind these three formulas. For compound interest, you have to keep in mind these two formulas. Okay. Okay, now we'll solve it. Rupees 2,600 is invested. What is rupees 2,600 here? What is rupees 2,600 here? It is the principal amount. So principal is equal to rupees 1,600. It's invested at 10% per annum. Rate of interest is 10%. What is the amount after 2 years? N is equal to 2. So they are asking what is the amount after 2 years. What is the formula for amount? A is equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 the whole power n. What is the value of P? That is principal 1,600 1 plus 10 by 100 the whole power 2. 1,600. Now we are going to evaluate the values. LCM is 100. So 100, 1 into 100 is 100. 100 plus 10 by 100 whole square. 1,600. 100 plus 10 is 110 by 100. Since it is a square, we are going to, remove the bracket. And we are going to mention it twice. Okay. Into 10 by 100. Fine. Check if you can cancel anything. Yes, you can cancel. Okay. Sorry, it is 110 by 100, right? So 11 into 11 is 121 into 16. What is 121 into 16? 6 into 1 is 6. 6 into 2 is 12. Remainder 1. 6 into 1 is 6, 7. 1 into 1. 1 into 2 and 1 into 1. 6, 3, 7 plus 2 is 9. 1936. So the answer is 1936. Option A. Next, compound interest. Rupees 5,000 is invested for 2 years at 10% per annum compounded annually. What is the amount after 2 years? So what was the given values? P is equal to 5,000. N is equal to 2 and R is equal to 10%. What is the amount after 2 years? So already they are given the value, it was invested for 2 years and our target is to find what is the amount for 2 years. Okay. So we are going to apply the formula. Amount is equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 the whole power n. What is the value of principal? It is 5,000. 1 plus, what is R? It is 10 by 100, the whole power 2, since the number of years is 2. So 5,000 into LCM 110 by 100 into 110 by 100. We can cancel 0, 0 here, 1, 0, 1, 0 here. So 121 into 5. I think we can be able to cancel another thing. Okay. 5, 1, 5, 5 2s are 10, 6, 0, 5, 0 is your resultant answer. Okay, this is the amount. If they ask you what is the compound interest, you have to subtract it from the principal amount. Okay, so that you can able to find the compound interest. So 6050 is the answer. Next sum. So the next 4 sums is under the topic of algebraic identities and operations. So only when you get to know about the formulas, about the algebraic operations, you can able to solve these kind of questions. Always keep in mind or bypass some simple algebraic formulas like a plus b the whole square, a minus b the whole square, how it is derived, like a plus b the whole square plus a minus b the whole square. When you get to know the formulas, you can able to easily crack the problem and you can able to boost your overall score. So that's why. So now we'll see. Expand using the formula x plus 4 whole square. So what is the algebraic formula that is applicable to this sum? It is a plus b the whole square, right? What is a plus b the whole square formula? It is a square plus 2ab plus b square. So what is the value of a here? It is x. What is the value of b here? It is 4. Now we are going to substitute the values. A square, x square plus 2 into a is x, b is 4 plus b square. What is b square? 4 into 4, it is 16. X square plus 2 into 4, it is 8. 8x plus 16. That's all. You can check it. So this is your answer. X square plus 8x plus 16 is your resultant answer. Check which your option A is the correct answer. Next. Sometimes it is also be given like these kind of simple problems. This kind of simple problems are very easy to simplify it and you can able to solve it in a 30 seconds actually. So the next question is 39. Algebraic identities. Simplify 4x plus 5 minus 2x plus 5. How we are going to simplify it? It's very easy, right? 4x plus 7 minus of 2x plus 5. What is 4x minus 2x? It is 2x. 7 plus 5 it is 12. So the resultant answer is 2x plus 12. Next. Okay, the next question is evaluate 2pq plus p square plus q square if p is equal to minus 2 and q is equal to 4. Simply we are going to solve it by substituting the values. They are also given the values of p and also q. We are not going to apply any algebraic identities in this particular formula. We are going to simply apply the, what is the value of p? It is minus 2. What is the value of q? It is 4. Plus what is the value of p? Minus 2 the whole square plus q 4 square. Okay. 2 into minus 2 it is minus 4. Minus 4 it is minus 16 plus minus 2 the whole square it is 4 plus 16. 16 plus 4 it is 20. Minus 16 plus 20 can be written as 20 minus 16. Right? 20 minus 16, the resultant answer is 4. So option D. Next, question number 41. Simplify using the identity a plus b, a minus b is equal to a square minus b square. They are given the algebraic identity here. They have given the algebraic formula here. And they are asking us to apply the formula in the given question. Okay. What have they given? The question is a plus 9, a minus 9. So just we are going to apply the formula. A square minus b square. What is a here? It is a. The value of a is a and the value of b, it is 9. A square, because the value of a is a, minus of b square, 9 square. So the resultant answer is a square minus 81. A square minus 81. Option A. Next, question number 42. Area and volume. A rectangular prism has length 5 meter, width 4 meter and height 3 meter. What is the volume in cubic meters? So the volume in cubic meters. They are asking us to find out the volume and they are given all the values in the question itself. Only thing, when you know the formula, you can able to apply and you can able to substitute the values and you can able to solve the answers. What is rectangular prism? Rectangular prism, it is cuboid. This is cuboid. So it is a rectangular prism. So it has length 5 meter, width 4 meter and height is equal to 3 meter. So they are asking us to find out the volume. What is the formula for volume? It is L into W into H, that is length into width into height. So we are going to simply apply the values in the formula. What is the length? 5 into 4 into 3. What is 5 into 4? It is 20. 20 into 3, it is 60. Volume should always be in cube. So meter cube. 60. Option A. Next, find the total surface area of a cuboid with length 5 centimeter, breadth 3 centimeter, and height 2 centimeter. So, what was the question asked? They asked us to find the total surface area. What is the formula for total surface area of cuboid? It is 2 into LB plus BH plus HL. L is length, B is breadth, H is height. So now we are going to substitute the values. We know that L is equal to 5 centimeter, breadth is equal to 3 centimeter, and height is equal to 2 centimeter. Now we are going to substitute the values. 2 into L into B, 5 into 3 plus breadth, 3 into 2 plus height, 2 into 5. Okay. 2 into 15 plus 3 into 2 is 6 plus 2 into 5 it is 10. 15 plus 10 it is 25. 25 plus 6 it is 31. 31 into 2. Since 2 is here, 31 into 2, 62 centimeter square. Since it is asked the total surface area, it is square. Okay, 62 centimeter square. Next, find the area of triangle with base is equal to 12 centimeter and height h is equal to 8 centimeter. Find the area of a triangle. What is the area of triangle? It is 1 by 2 into breadth into height. What is the breadth value? 1 by 2 into 12. What is the height value? It is 8. 2, we can cancel it, 6. 6 into 8, 48 centimeter square. Option A. Next, 45 question. Find the surface area of sphere. What is the surface area of sphere? What is the surface area of sphere? Only when you get to know the formulas, you can able to approach these problems in a very easy manner. Simply, you can evaluate or substitute the values and you can find out the answer. What is the surface area? It is 4 pi r square. So, given r value, it is 7 centimeter. Now, we are going to substitute it. 4. What is the pi value? It is 22 by 7. 22 by 7 into 7. It is r square, right? So, I'm simply writing 2 times, or you can write 49 as well. So 7 is going to get cancelled. 22 into 4 it is 88. 88 into 7. 7 into 8 it is 56. Remainder 5. Again 56. 56 plus 5 it is 61. So the answer is 61 centimeter square. Next, a cylinder has a radius 7 centimeter and height 10 centimeter. Use pi is equal to 22 by 7. What its volume? What is the volume of cylinder? It is pi r square h. The value of pi is 22 by 7. What is the value of r? It is 7 square. So I'm going to write it 2 times. In order to make the simplification simple, you no need to evaluate at the beginning itself. Okay. Finally, you can evaluate. Height is 10. So I'm cancelling 7 and 7. 7 into 10 it is 70. 70 into 22 it is going to be 1540. Option A. Next sum comes under the category of time, speed and distance. A car travels at 60 km per hour. How long in minutes it will take to cover 50 km? Okay. So a car travels at 60 km per hour. Speed is equal to 60 km per hour. I was asked to find out the time. Distance, it is 50 km. Okay. What is the formula for speed? Speed is equal to distance traveled by time taken. As I was asked to find out the answer for time, how long. So time is equal to distance by speed. Okay, what is the distance here? It is 50. What is the speed here? It is 60. Okay, I can able to cancel. So 5 by 6. 5 by 6, I'm going to convert it in minutes. So I'm going to multiply it by 60. So 6 into 10 is 50. Answer is 50 minutes. Okay. Always keep in mind, in order to keep the formula in your mind in a very easier manner, I'll give you an approach. Place D here, S here, and T here. Okay. So you can able to have the formula in your mind in a very easier manner. D is equal to, the formula for distance is equal to speed into time. Okay. Speed is equal to distance divided by time. T is equal to distance divided by speed. So you can able to have this formula when you draw this triangle, and you can able to easily bypass it. Okay, next sum. A boat can travel at 8 km per hour in still water. So what was the question? A boat can travel at 8 km per hour in still water. In still water, the boat can travel 8 km per hour. It takes 2 or more to travel at a certain distance upstream. What is the formula for upstream? It is B minus of S. Why we are subtracting it? Because upstream we are going against the stream. So we are subtracting it. Boat speed is 8 km. So it takes 2 hours more at a certain upstream. So we are going to subtract it minus 2. So the answer is 6. Downstream. Than downstream. So downstream, it is B plus S. So it is 8 plus 2. It is going to be 10. If the speed of the stream is 2 km per hour, what is the distance? Okay. They're asking us to find out the distance. We doesn't know the distance of both of it. So we are going to apply the formula T is equal to distance by speed. What is the speed of the upstream? It is 6. We are going to subtract it. Speed of the downstream, it is 10. What is the time taken? It is 2. 2 is equal to, okay, now we find the LCM. 6, 10, 2 into 3, 2 into 5, 3 into 1, 5, 5 divided by 1. 2 into 3, 6 5s are 30. So the LCM is 30. 6 how many times it is 35? So D into 5, 5D. 10 how many times 33? So D into 3, it is 3D. 2 is equal to 5D minus 3, it is 2D by 30. I think we can able to cancel 2 and 2. So 30 is equal to D. So D is equal to 30. So the distance is 30. Next sum. A train 150 meter long crosses a platform 250 meter long in 20 seconds. What is the speed of train in kilometer per hour? A train 150 meter long crosses a platform. So we are going to check what is the total distance. Only when we know the total distance, we can able to find the speed. So the total distance is platform length plus train length. So what is the platform length? It is 250 meter. Train length, it is 150 meter. So the answer is 400 meters. What we are asked to find? Distance, we found out that is 400 meter. What is the speed of the train? Speed is equal to distance traveled by time taken. What is the distance here? It is 400. Time taken is 20 seconds. I'm cancelling it here. 0, 0. 2 into 2 is 4. 20. 20 meter per second. But they have asked us in kilometer per hour. So we are going to convert it in kilometer per hour. 20 into 18 by 5. 5 into 4, it is 20. 18 into 4, it is 72 kilometer per hour. Always keep in mind, check whether the question is asked in meter per second or in kilometer per hour. In meter per second, you have to convert it by multiplying it by 5 by 18. In kilometer per hour, you have to multiply it by 18 by 5. Okay, the last question. A train 100 meter long is moving at 45 km per hour. How long it will take to pass a man running at 5 km in the same direction? See, we are asked to find out the distance. So the values are given in kilometer per hour, but the distance it is given in meter per second. So we have to convert it. 45 km speed of train, it is 45 km. So we are converting it in meter per second, 5 by 18. So 225 by 18. Next, this is speed of train, and this is speed of man. Okay. 5 into 5 by 18 is going to be 225 by 18. Always don't simplify and make it in a decimal form. Wait and listen what the question was asked. Okay, so I'm keeping it like this itself. 5 into 5 is 25, not, sorry. Okay, 25. Now we need to know the relative speed. Only then we can able to find the distance. So the speed, relative speed is equal to speed of train minus speed of man. What is speed of train? It is 225 by 18. What is the speed of man? It is 25 by 18. The denominators are same, though it is in fraction. So we can able to simplify it. 225 minus 25, it is going to be 200 by 18. Keep it as it is. The speed, it is 200 by 18. Check whether you can cancel it in simpler form. I think can cancel it in 2 table. 2 into 9. So 100 by 9. Now we know the speed. Now we can calculate the time. Time is equal to distance traveled by speed. What is distance? 100. Distance is 100. A train 100 meter long. So this is distance. Okay. Divided by speed. Speed is 100 by 9. So 100 by 9 can be written as 9 by 100. We are going to cancel it. So the final answer is 9 meter per second. Answer for the final question, it is 9 seconds. It is not 9 meter per second. 9 seconds. Okay. So the time, it is 9 seconds. Because we have converted the kilometer per hour in meter per second. So it is 9 seconds. Option B. Okay. Thank you so much for the session. We'll see you in our next class. Thank you so much.